Is it on? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god, I wrecked this room. It's destroyed. What am I gonna do with this fucking microphone? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. No, it's good. It's fine. It's fine. Ha! Shit. I'm fine. I'm not freaking out. I didn't think that was gonna work. I gotta be honest. Like, legitimately, I didn't think it was gonna work. I was just like, well, I should try it. Oh man, thank you so much to me. Oh man, sometimes past me really has my back. I think, so I guess I need to turn this up a little bit. Let me know if I need to adjust levels or anything. The short version is I think the PlayStation Network is having some issues. You get to see that lovely artwork, which I've never been able to show you before because of it won't, like, this is the point where when it says Sega, that's the point where it'll let you start recording. Hi, Will. It's capture card time. How about now? Talk, 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 so you can hear me. This is actually pretty loud music for this game, so it's pretty good to set levels too. So I'm just gonna, if you let me know how my voice versus, because I'm not like on top of the microphone, it's chopping. Test, 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 test. Now the game's gone, isn't it? Is it gone now? I've got 2 buttons for this. It's a little loud for me. It sounds like a loose connection. Let me check it. Oh, now what? You have a USB 3. Do the thing you're supposed to do. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that you're in the hospital. I'm just gonna, like, go forward. I can put some music on in the background and we can see if it's improved. That Spoopy-Doo music is a little wham-whammy for me to just sit here and listen to while we try to set levels or figure out what the heck's going on with this. I did there was at least one cord that wasn't pushed in all the way, one HDMI cord that wasn't like pushed in all the way into the capture card itself. The capture card is a thingy that we use to run console games to our computer so that we can use OBS, which is open broadcasting software. We can use that to capture it, essentially. So it's the card, like probably a visual audio card that lets you take this and capture it and put it together so that we can do a stream. This is how most people are doing it. I'm gonna go fight these guys. Hi. How's the game audio now? Been here since 6 p.m. Well, I hope you'll feel better soon, Will. I think it's the second one. Oh, God. Yeah, I'll listen back to it later, and see if I can't, like, I don't know, Google up some answers. It seems, I mean, because, like, it doesn't, nothing plays nice with Mac. Like, just getting this ding-danger to work on the Mac in the first place was a whole job of work. I wonder. No, I do not wish to sign into Adobe. Ugh. No, my Discord has freed me from your chains, Adobe. Okay. I don't know if I can change this. I'm gonna try it. Oh, I don't think it liked that. Oh, it didn't like it. Okay, it does not like that. Okay, I'm putting it back. I put it back, okay? Jeez. Christ. No, go away. This might not even be an OBS problem. It might be an OBS links problem. Which is like, I don't know, some whatever the fuck this thing is, some hacked together thingy to try to get it to like work with man, it is super weird having this microphone this close to my face. Wow. How do people do this all the time? Okay. That's better. Oh, God. It's poking me in... Oh, God. poking me in the booba. Why? I tried adding a pop filter to it because I wanted to be like a fancy. I wanted to be fancy, y'all. Oh, God. I got this mic stand and I was like, I'm going to be fancy for once. Did I buy a fancy mic to do this with? Fuck no. I did not. I didn't. I'm still using my Blue Yeti fucking Snowball. I bought a nice mic for the video recording I can't do right now. So I wouldn't have to take them apart. But I was like, ooh, I got that pop filter. What if I put that pop filter on the thinger? But I've never really, and now I'm just like, oh, it's so, it's enormous. Normally, I'm playing with a headset on. Thank you. Hopefully I suspect if it's kind of stuttering in and out, I'm sure I'm not the first person to have that. Probably the first thing to check would be to just, like, try different HDMI cables, to be honest. Like, it is Majima. Frame rate a bit high. Okay. Alright. Forcing, if it's not too much trouble, if you think of something that could be causing this, and it's definitely if it's something that you know how to fix, can we keep a list in Discord? Because, like, I already took an edible, and I know, and my brain is just, like, Swiss cheesed right now. If you, or literally anybody else in the Discord, could just start making a frickin' list in the miscellaneous, let's put it in the miscellaneous channel, of, like, what could be causing this, so I have, like, something to refer back to when I try to fix this. Thank you. Because I'm just like, I can't sweat it right now, you know what I mean? Like, the brain is a smoosh. Gary's been just grumpy Gary all day. I just can't deal with it. Listen, tell me if it's unlistenable, okay? Like, if it's so bad that it's not listenable, I'll just cut the stream. And we'll deal with this, like, on Wednesday or whatever. I suspicion PlayStation is trying to sort out their nonsense. Because this is not it's not my stuff that caused this. The PlayStation Network's having problems. And so when you stream natively from the PlayStation, which is what I usually do, because it's easy. Just Majima just yell singing on top of it. Yeah, walk and talk. Now Thailand and I are buddies. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, so basically my plan was not to like yeah, I'll listen back to it like tomorrow and see how it sounds to me, and then do some troubleshooting on it. But like, the plan was, I had a plan, y'all. There's this movie from the 90s or the early 2000s. It's called, like, The Way of the Gun. I don't remember very much about this movie, but I'll tell you what I do remember about this movie. is one of the characters says to each other, to another one, he says, a plan's just a list of things that aren't gonna happen. And I was like, I'm in this movie and I'd like to be out of it, please. But essentially, the plan was, alright, Majima, this is, it's just a little wearing, sweetheart. I'm a little input overloaded at the moment for Majima to be screaming underneath all of this, although I love him with all my heart. Hey, buddy. Basically, the plan was to use the PlayStation 3 games, which have to be streamed the way that I'm doing this with OBS, to use it as like a stress test to essentially attempt to move to doing it this way more. And it's like, because doing it this way gets you a lot of things that you don't get if you don't do it this way. There's like alerts and stuff that are kind of fun to play with that I can't use because of the native streaming. Like none of the Twitch plugins really work. And I can't be on camera. And like, I would like to be able to offer occasional webcam streams when I'm feeling up to it, as a fun, tasty treat for the friendos, and not as something that I promise I'm gonna do all the time. Majima really did go full Eurodance. It's true. For one thing, like, do I really want, like, if I'm on webcam all the time, I'm not gonna do the whole shaboodle with my hair and my makeup and whatnot. That's just not possible. But like, I'd like to do it some maybe and see how I feel about it, and if people like it. I just have to figure out a good place to put the webcam, because the setup right now is not really set up for it. But the other thing that it gives me the opportunity to do, if I like perma set up the capture card, which it's not right now, is it gives me the opportunity to, if the PlayStation Network goes down, as it did, to quickly swap into doing it this way so that we can continue, which would be my preference. So, I'm like, if we're gonna do it this way, though, I gotta train myself to, like, look at the, actually look at the chat more. Because, normally I'm just, the PlayStation tells you someone chatted, and I'm like, oh, I should look. And then I forgot. But, that was, like, supposed to be the plan. Was supposed to be, let's stress test checking this out once I've already, like, not doing it on the fly. Like, to set it up not on the fly and do it, like, see if it's, like, feels okay to do it more regular. Because there's some, like, nice, I don't think it would, like, completely change the stream, really. It's more like a fun extra, like, you know, but there's, like, some bells and whistles that we can't toot because of how I'm streaming, but then as long as it's not one of the PlayStation 3 games, I still have the option depending on how it's set up or whatever, to do it from the PlayStation, if that makes sense, on that day. So it just is a little bit more flexible, and it seems like the key to long COVID is flexibility. So, okay. Well, I mean, I'm probably gonna get new cords anyway, so if you're foreseen, could also write new chords. But I don't think it's the I don't think it's the cord to the Elgato, but it fucking could be. And the HDMI cords that I'm using right now are what I was using to capture card with in Philly. And so they're meant to be the length of like an entire living room, not like what is an extremely contained area. And so now there's just like a wild amount of cords. It is truly something. Well, is it too bad to listen to? Because if it is, I'll cut it. I don't want to like torture y'all with like terrible audio. Yeah, it seems like it's probably the cords. They're a little old. They've been moved a couple of different times, and they're quite a bit longer now than they should be. Yeah, I can do that. Yes, where are you? There we go. There we go. Go ahead. Take all the time you need. Okay, how about now? Oh shit! I did not mean to do that. Bring it closer. Yeah, I mean, you know, forcing. I know you like tech support more people on this stuff than I could ever hope to, because I know y'all help people out a lot at EMS. But like, so I don't know a lot about a lot, but like that does sound like chords to me. Thank you. Yeah, because like, it's good to know that there's like maybe an issue, because it gives us a little bit of time to work it out before Dead Souls. So I'm not mad about it. There's a tool in OBS you can use to troubleshoot. Okay. Let's get this pig man. I think I'm hoping for chords, to be honest, because that would be the easiest thing to fix. I'll just get more chords. But yeah, this is alright. It gives a little bit of time to figure out like what the issue is. At this point, like, everybody who streams is like half of expert in OBS, because like, I mean, I do have some specialty problems with the Mac, but I'm sorry. I just can't with Windows machines no more. I'm like, I guess I'm a Mac convert against my will, because they legitimately are better, but like nothing fucking works with them, and that's, you have to like constantly like jury rig these like solutions together and be like, hey, so like, does that work on a Mac? Like, no! Like, ugh. Okay. I got an iPad for Procreate 5 ever ago, and now it's just easier to make everything talk together. Yeah, I mean, and also, like, oh, this rules. But also, like, Final Cut Pro is just better than Premiere. Premiere is just full on butts. It's just a line of butts with butts stacked on top of butts up into infinity. It's just butts. And people are constantly having problems with it. I had fucking problems with it. It is just a problem. Like Final Cut Pro, yeah, that bitch will crash on you. Restart your Mac. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. And then it's fine. Like it does sometimes have trouble compiling. I'm starting to think everything has trouble compiling sometimes. But like it is not like Premiere. It just crashes itself. It doesn't output a video with 5 minutes of audio missing and no ability to know why that keeps happening. Fuck that. And it's just easier to use. It's so much easier to use. Oh my god. Like, it took so little time to convert from Premiere to Final Cut. And, like, also, I just want it to work, man. I don't want to have to, like, dink around with it all the time. I just want it to work. Please. I don't want to get a new one every 2 years. I do not want to treat computers, I don't know, like they're like a dress from Torrid. Like, Jesus. At least when I buy a Torrid dress, I get that bitch on a sale because I know it's going to be destroyed in like 2 years or less. But like, this is a whole fucking gaming laptop. What do you mean it don't work no more? Oh, it's so good! I think damage-wise, this might be the best heat move in the game. Hajugi is ridiculous leveled up. Alright. I'm gonna steal from this pig man. Ooh, he had money. Come back. What? Oh, that was weird. Oh, hey, Gilded Zeb. Well, I'm really glad you got a new job. Like, hopefully it's something that you like. I'm sorry to hear that you might not be able to make it as often, but I'm glad that you're, hopefully it's something good and you enjoy it and they're compensating you highly and well. Because you deserve that. But, we'll miss you. Hopefully you'll get a day off here and there. Maybe we'll see you then. Yeah, congratulations, though. That's really nice to hear. poisoned him. Oh, I got him! Eat that, Konami! That man's name was not Konami, but Konami can't eat it. We all know why. It's not just because of Kojima. It's not just. I mean, that's what people remember the hardest. But it's not just because of Kojima. Like, where the fuck happened to Castlevania, man? What have you done with your series? What is wrong with y'all? It's something I'm good at. It's like a gram of gold among copper. Oh, I love that. I love that for you, though. I want you to have that gram of gold among the copper. It's crime time. That one's for Gilded Zed. Yeah. Oh, I don't care if I haven't recruited him. If I've recruited him before, I don't care about that no more. I need Machables, so yeah, I should. All right, buddy. I'll talk to you. Okay, let's get him. He's gonna kick it. No, he loved it. It's like, maybe we could, like... Well, I mean, you know, there's always the VODs. Maybe we can crime time in your honor. Gilded Zed when you're not here. But, you know, I've been trying to cut some clips of the stuff. Oh my god! Here's a question. Like, I genuinely am perplexed, okay? This is not like... Oh, great. This is not like, you don't gotta like worry about this or nothing. I just found it perplexing. Like, so the last clip that I made, I honestly did it because I was tickled by it and genuinely no other reason. But it was like, I put together kind of my like 3 different streams worth of reviews of Final Fantasy Strangers in Paradise, the Final Fantasy sequel. You know, like you do. And, he's got a taser, y'all, too. He's very strong. And it actually was genuinely probably not worth the effort, except I thought it was funny. I thought the part where they did Frank Sinatra at the end was so funny. I just couldn't get over it. But I put it all together. That's the last thing that I uploaded to the clips, and like I did give it a little bit of a clickbaity title, I admit, but like I immediately unclickbait people because I was like, Frank Sinatra sings Final Fantasy theme. He don't. I like said immediately in the preview that he didn't. But anyway, people disliked that video. And I'm like, but why? Is it because I very poorly, because it has like no views. It's like whatever. So it's like clearly a very poorly done clickbait because like it didn't bait anybody. Like whatever. Sometimes you just gotta do things because you enjoy them. But like. So, like, it can't be because you're mad about the clickbait that I did real bad at. It's gotta be, like, are there people who are, like, hardcore fans of Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise, the Final Fantasy 1 prequel? Like, come forward and show yourself. I would like to talk to you. Come into the chat and talk to me. Come to a stream and explain to me what you like about it. Because I liked it too. That's the thing. I felt like it came across that the game has some severe problems, but I also really liked it. I don't know. I'm like, why? Please explain. I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you really think Frank Sinatra sang a theme for a Final Fantasy game that came out 2 years ago, that's kind of on you. Is that rude? I don't know, maybe. But like, Frank Sinatra, he passed longer than 2 years ago. I think. I mean, it's not like I'm keeping up on all the latest Frank Sinatra news, but I feel like it's been a minute. It could be, oh, they liked the combat and I didn't. That's possible. I will not take that back. I thought the combat was garbage. And part of why it was garbage was because the job trees were broken. Listen, I also like Dead Souls. Yakuza Dead Souls, and I will defend that game. But like, I'm aware that it's kind of broken. Frank Sinatra died in 1998. You know, he was here just like he could have sang something for Final Fantasy VII. They should have just gave him a chance. The Frank Sinatra being dead. Oh my word. See, the thing is the world that we live in has become so like how it is that I cannot be 100. I'm like pretty sure that's a joke. But how can I ever be sure? Cause like without checking, like that's how you're sure. But like I can't check because I'm live on the stream, so I'm just like, I mean, that seems like it's probably not true, but like it could be true. It could be. I don't know. People just decide to believe things. I knew a person in high school who just decided that Ohio didn't exist. And I'm like, what do you mean? You can't just decide that Ohio isn't real. I've been there. And they were like, nah, I don't think so. And I'm like, What the fuck am I supposed to say to that? Okay. I guess. I mean, it was clearly a troll. But, it's a pretty good one, because, like, what can you say to that? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure Ohio does exist. And, you know, because they have been, like, to people who are, like, blah, blah. And they were like, well, have you been there? And people were like, no. And then they were like, well, then you can't know. You know, just typical teenager shit. And then, but I had been to Ohio. And so I was like, no, I've been to Ohio. I lived in Cincinnati for like a couple of years. And then they were just like, nah, I don't, you probably didn't. And I'm like, what the fuck? Frank Sinatra's still alive. I heard him covering Gangsta Paradise. That not better be no AI shit. Oh my god. Please, Gilded Zed, I can't think about AI again today. Alright. This one's for me. I don't know, I just kinda like I've always been a big Crazy Taxi fan. If I see a Crazy Taxi cabinet, I'm gonna pop a couple of quarters in that. I'm not good at it, but there's something very compelling about Crazy Taxi. And they're like they're like pioneers in product placement, really. Because they constantly want you to take them to the like Pizza Hut and the Taco Bell and shit. So good. Very funny. Alright, let's just do it on normal. Because it's been a minute since I've played this, and I'm going to have to refigure out the control scheme. Yep. Okay. Looks like I got it. I kind of screwed that up. Oh, wait. Good. Oh, God! No! I was being so extreme. I'm sorry, Will. I hope that you get out of there pretty soon. I gotta go back the other way. I just screwed this up. Yeah, there we go. Get the bite, get the bite, get the bite! Not doing very good. I think I fucked up that car. Well, I guess it definitely is grind time now. Here's your sushi you ordered. Dirty excitement. Oh God! No, I did it. Oh my God. That shouldn't have worked, and yet it did. Oh God! Here is your sushi as well. Oh, you can't go that way. Alright, fine. Oh, God! What is with the Hammermans? Why? Okay. Oh, not enough time. Yeah, I want a burger. Oh man, I'm a platinum driver. What's past platinum? Cool. Good. Ooh, y'all. I found this YouTube channel. They review oil paint. I think they're called the Paint Shop or the Paint List. I forget which. But they do these like absolutely exquisite shots of like palette knifing paint, like in all kinds of ways, like gliding it, like popping it up to see like how much give it has for like impasto, like does it leave like peaks, like how much, like when does it like pull apart. Oh, so good. You can see like how thick or thin it is coming out of the tube, which is so hard to tell a lot of the time. They were talking about like grit, like how much like grit is in the actual pigment, because like some of the nicer brands are like more fancier or more, I don't know, expensive brands do different like pigment grinds, and some of them leave their like specialty earth pigments a little coarser, and so it can look like it almost has this like grit to it, like just a little, which I can see where that would be interesting, especially never misses, especially like for like landscape stuff. Like imagine doing like a seascape and your like base like earth umbers and stuff like have just a little touch of like a tiny grit texture, so that when you do the sand it like has a little like texture to it. Gorgeous, beautiful. The problem with oil paints is, well, it's not a problem exactly, but like the thing about oil paints is that Like, if you're familiar with embroidery at all, right, you know, there's DMC, those are the floss, they have the color numbers. If you have the DMC color number, you know what color it is, right? That's, like, not true for oil paints. There's some, like, markers of, like chemical, like, designations of certain, like, ingredients will tell you stuff about them. Like, it'll tell you essentially, like what the actual chroma, not chroma, but like what the actual hue is supposed to be. Chroma's different. But like, yeah, I think hue is right. But it'll give you the hue by like telling you what this like number is, but then like even within some of those, like there can be differences depending on how they're formulated. Like some brands have, like, their ultramarine blue is a lot purpler than other brands where it's like, I don't know, more blue and less purpley. Ooh, the doctor! Yay! That's good to hear. Ancient technology? What could this be about? Oh god.
なんだかこの辺って初めて来た気がしねえんだよな。
映画のロケでよく使われるからな。恐竜のやつとか有名だろ？
お、なるほど。だからか。ガキの頃よく見てたわ。なんかまた見たくなってきたな。今度貸してやるよ。うちにテープあったし。今時テープ。確かかな。もっとねえわ。いつの時代の話だよ。そもそもテープ再生するデッキなんてうちにはもうねえしよ。
その映画今配信されてるな。普通にスマホで見られるぞ。
じゃあ後でそれ見よう。俺のテープ。
Oh, for God's sake.
気持ちだけ受け取っておくぜ。
So she thought you had a fracture, but like you don't, or you think that you don't. I hope that you don't. I mean, I feel like the Gary the grumpy gremlin brain. I'm just like, buddy, you need to ungrump yourself a little bit, or we're just gonna keep cleaning. Because ain't nothing making you happy right now. Yeah, I get weird stuff with my joints sometimes too. Like, all of my joints hyperextend, which is not ideal. No, that's irritating. Can this like hit everyone? Jesus Christ. Pretty much. Well, if the grump won't be gone, then I guess I've got an amount of dusting I can do tomorrow. Certainly, we can always mop again. There's some weeding that needs to be done. I'll go pull some weeds up. Get it together, Gary. Do you want to go outside and weed? I bought a whole bunch of pebbles. Gotta put those down. We can do that. I'm gonna go over here. I was gonna check the weapons to see if I can, like, do anything with the weapons. I have Halloween donuts at home. I want my bat donuts. Oh. Josh said that when he was, because he likes to take walks, and so when he was walking around the neighborhood, that he was trying to determine if there were more political signs or skeletons in people's yards. And I was like, oh, did you come to a determination? And he said that he thought that there were more people who had signs in their yard, but that overall the number of skeletons outnumbered the signs because people who had put up skeletons had put up a lot of them. And I was like, that's awesome. I love it. Oh, nice! Seasonal donuts. I love it. They're delicious. Oh yeah, that's a grapple. I'll just grapple you with my knife until you die. I forgot that was a grapple. Apparently the only thing Grumpy Gary let me do on Saturday was when Josh asked me what kind of groceries I want, I was just like, Almond Joy! Which is a type of candy bar. So I got little snack-sized Halloween Almond Joys. Can't cough switch anymore. Yes. Alright, let's see what we got here. It's not gonna really do it, is it? Oh, I was gonna say almond. Basically, what an almond joy is it's like coconut with an almond and then some milk chocolate on it. If you don't like coconut, you're not gonna like almond joy. Mounds is like, what if almond joy didn't have an almond in it? It's coconut and milk chocolate. I like them both because I like coconut. But I also like almond, so I think almond joy has to be my favorite. Of all the Halloween candies, I think my favorite is probably, like, almond joys are top tier. The little, like, anything Snickers, the little single cup Reese's, those are all top tier. Peanut M&M's, regular M&M's, those are good, top tier. I put regular M&M's in a B tier, maybe A tier. Okay, I should do it correctly. So, like, for Halloween candies, Almond Joy, Snickers, Reese's, S tier. M&M's, A tier. Kit Kat, A tier. Those, like, orange peanut foamy things, F tier. Hate those. Dislike. Sweet Tarts are A tier. Bottle caps are S tier. I like homemade bounties, so I'm imagining that, but with an almond. Well, if it's chocolate and coconut, you're probably very close. Smarties, like Z tier. I extremely do not like you Smarties, you chalky ass bastards. Does anyone like Smarties? I mean, if you don't have them where you're at, it's because they're bad, and that's probably better for you. I mean, I think we have some pretty good candy in the United States, but I've I've tasted candy from other places, and some of it is better. I don't know if it's better than like an almond joy, but like it's pretty good. They you generally have better like chocolate other places than we do here. But yeah, I guess I was just in an almond joy mood because like I can't remember the last time I had an almond joy before that. Heat toffee S tier, like a heat toffee. It's like single peppermints by themselves. That's an F. Like, come on. What are you doing? Pennies. You're never gonna see paradise if you're putting pennies in the children's Halloween candy. You will also not see paradise if you're putting Christian tracks into the Halloween. What are you doing? Come on. You know your house is gonna get egged. Why are you doing this? One year in Philly, my car got egged for Devil's Night, which sucked. Because then I had to go pay to have it cleaned because I could not get the egg off of it. And I wasn't like exactly rolling in the dough at the moment, so the like $10 car wash was kind of upsetting. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I didn't even have a chance to give you bad candy. What am I being punished for? It's like Devil's Night is before Halloween. Fucking rude ass. We don't have Devil's Night where I grew up, which is probably good because people would just be freaking out if they had that on top of everything else that they have to freak out about. But it's just basically the night before Halloween, kids go out and like do kid mischief, like egging and TPing houses and stuff. Stuff that's hilarious when you're a teenager, and that when you're an adult and have to clean up the egg is like less hilarious. I'm not like mad about it or anything. I feel like, you know, considering I'm probably owed an egg, at least one. Huh? But I already had it, so it's fine. I do not need another one. According to the doctor, you can go home. Oh. Oh no. Huh? I wonder if I ran a trolley if I can get like another thing with Han Jungi. It's so late. It's okay. It's all good. Oh, did I miss one? Damn it! Stop botting my stream. You made me miss a talk. Now we're going past giant monsters. Some of the like bot names are pretty good. It's kind of unfortunate. This is just really chill. It's nice. I mean, this really does, I feel like, enhance the like, hangout vibe that these games always have. I love a good hangout vibe. Yeah. I've always liked hanging out, chilling with people and playing video games. Like, one of my favoriteest ways to, like, chill with people. Oh, well.
こうやってバスから見るとあらつい自分の足で歩いてるのじゃなんか印象が違うつうか
そういうもんか。いつものハワイだと思うけどな。
トミーも日本のローカルバスに乗ったら同じこと思うさ。
来んのかそんな日。
いつか俺が連れてってやるよ。
Ichi's like, come on, you gotta come to Japan.
目的決めねえで途中下車しながらブラブラすんだ。絶対楽しいぜ。
ローカルバスの旅ってのが楽しいかは知らねえけど、一番とバカ話しながら日本を旅すんのは確かに面白いかもな。
だろ？絶対行こうぜ。
Okay. Keep adjusting this thing. I think that's fine. Yeah, seems alright. Oh, whoops. Well, I'm still in the trolley. I was messing with the microphone. Hmm.
すんげえ今当たり前のこと言ってもいいか。なんだよ。別にハワイの車って
Yes, they do.
通行なんだな。マジですげえ今更で当たり前のことだったな。だから言っただろうな。知ってたけどその場に来てみたら改めて。いや、わかるぜ。俺も本場の左ハンドルに感動したし。そんじゃお互い様じゃねえか。やっぱテレビとかで見るのと現地じゃ全然だよな。ああ、ほんと遠くに来たもんだ。ベタに感動しちまったぜ。でもいろんなとこ行って一緒に感動体験しようぜ。そうだな。お前といると人生飽きねえよ。
Oh, what a sweetie. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Let's see if I can do one more, like, Sujimon fight. See if I can't, like, get some more modules. Hi.
準備はいいか。
集中していきましょう。
開戦だ。
Oh god.
さあ楽しんでいこうぜ。
Alright, let's see. Sorry.
楽しくなってきたな。相手さん、いいつらおめえに決めたぜ。
Get him, Majima. Yeah, do be safe. I'm really sorry to hear you're gonna have to walk it.
みんな頼むぜ。流れを変える。行くぞ。しゃー、必殺技のチャンストライ。おめえに決めたぜ。これでナイス一撃だ。
One left. Now we're gonna do it, man. Alright. I win. Oh, I didn't get extra Munchables for that? That sucks. Okay. I thought I could grind Munchables that way. I guess you can't. Ugh. Alright, yo, that's the stream. Hopefully y'all had a good time. I know I definitely had a good time. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, sticking with it through the technical difficulties. I'm kind of proud of myself. I managed to hack this back together fast enough to finish the stream out. So it's not perfect, but it's we finished it. So I feel good about that. But yeah, thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to everybody who comes by and doesn't chat. I'm really tired, y'all. I'm just gonna skip the rest of the outro. Y'all are the superstars. I'm gonna go get something to eat for dinner. And have a good rest of your day or night. I will see you on Wednesday if you can make it. And if you can't, I'll see you when you can. And that's it for me, Allie. This is Infinite Wealth. See you on Wednesday. Bye. What have I done? Jesus. No, it's not on that.